Hi, Geminis. How are you guys doing tonight, today? How's everybody doing? Getting ready into the intuitive reading for September 21st through the 27th for you guys. So I'm doing the oracles to get the energies, and then I'll do the cards to see what's going to be happening also. Just remember that also we are in the retrograde, Mars retrograde, and we just had a full moon last week, and so lots of energies flying around like no tomorrow. So we've got the Peaks of Joy out as an energy. Yep, that Peaks of Joy, which is a good thing. So unfortunately, joy comes and goes, but joy is actually internal, so this is a good thing. It's not something that is external, it's internal, so you're getting your joy from inside, not outside. Due to circumstances or, things coming and going. That's an earthly thing. So if you are getting joy from inside, mostly everything joyful is sort of unseen, or you can't, it's like priceless kind of a thing. So that's one of the energies. Let's see what the other energy is for the week of the 21st through the 27th. Oh, we have the same thing. Well, not quite the same thing. Almost the same thing as, well, this is really weird. This is, I just did Libras, and they had also the balancing act. Now, I shuffled those quite a bit. That's really interesting. And then we have Magic Stream, and Metamorphosis. We got quite a few of those going on. So, Peaks of Joy. And so we go Peaks of Joy, Balance, Magic Stream, and Metamorphosis. So the Magic Stream, just so you know what the Magic Stream is, it's like putting the dots together. It's a journey. It's sort of like an ever-flowing river that comes and goes. Everything is connected to it, and it actually flows all together. It's a how do you say that? It's continuing. Put it that way. All right, so that's where that is. So it looks like what we're trying to do is get balanced, and things of nature will always connect. Now, the Metamorphosis, I find this interesting because the first card out and then the last card out has to do with butterfly. Well, the butterfly is Metamorphosis, as well as the last card, Metamorphosis. So something's transforming, something's changing in your life. So let's find out what's going on. Let us find out. I'm going to scoot this back because I feel like I am just crammed here today. I don't know why. There's the same space. So we have a unity for the number 2 coming out, 2 of Cups. Now that could be a unity. It could be affection. It could be, romantic. It also could be just friends. It could be, I don't think it's family. I don't feel family. Because here again, we're actually morphing into something. And then we also have Peaks of Joy. So I feel like there's a new relationship starting. If it's not a relationship, there is something new that is going to be transforming. And that's what this is about. And it may have another person involved, sort of like a business, business partner or that kind of thing. It also could be co-workers, something you're working on together that's transforming. However, cups are usually of the heart. So, in matters or desires of the heart. So this might be more of a friendship or platonic morphing into a relationship. So whatever that is for you. But remember, this is all about balancing. So, okay, thank you. So if it is a relationship that is starting to happen, remember not to lose yourself, I'm told. Do not start putting all your energies thinking about the other person so much that you lose yourself, because that's not what's supposed to be happening. I know a card flipped, or maybe it didn't. Maybe it flipped back the other way. Maybe it flipped back the other way. All right, so let's see what we got else going on here for Geminis for the week of the 21st. Yeah, So we've got the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is about actually almost a completion of something. So you're almost like to a next level. Oops, sorry about that. Up to a next level of something. And again, it might be a completion to a next level of a relationship, next level of a job. But you've got 2 cups here, so I'm going to say it's matters of the heart. Now, this could be a passion that you're desiring as well, because the 9 of Cups is also a wish card. So whatever you wish for, this is your sort of your like your wild card, wild child card kind of thing. So it's something to do with wishing. So, but it is matters of the heart. Now, whatever is morphing, we got to remember that we need to keep, our head and our heart in balance. Because we can so easily, as human beings, let our emotions take us away and our feelings, and then we get into trouble because we expect things that we shouldn't, and then when reality doesn't meet up with that, then we get hurt. Yeah, boy, she is popular today. The Queen of Wands. So somebody that likes to go out and socialize, this might be somebody that that likes to socialize, or maybe that's you. But it has to do with maybe even traveling or just going about. Maybe, but this queen has a lot of confidence, but she's got a little sassy side. That little black cat there, she knows her little dark shadow side. She's got a little naughty side to her. So, but she sure is very, very independent, knows what she wants, knows. So this is a really good thing, because when she's the wand, you can see all the little buds on the wand. So that's sort of a symbol of something new starting. So she might be starting something new, but there's some communication that has to happen in here. Well, no matter what you plan or whatever you do for your heart, there has to be communication no matter what you do. It's like, me being a travel agent, you got to communicate me what all the things that you want to go, what you want to do, where you want to stay, what countries you want to visit, all that kind of stuff. So then we have the Empress. Wow. Two very dominant women here. Actually, it could be a man too, but more of a female energy there. A lot of communication. You got to be really, really careful because Mars is in its retrograde, and you really got to be mindful when you're speaking, planting good seeds, because Mars just wants you to fight. So, interesting. Oops, wrong way. Thank you. I appreciate that. So she said that there's she said, I don't know who that was. I don't know why she said. I don't know who's here. Anyway, there's somebody that's actually of a more mature. There's a mature and more of a younger person. So what I'm understanding is maybe this person is actually going from maybe younger, like high school, college, into adulthood. There might be a morphing of that. And there also might be a connection with somebody to help them through that process. But I get a feeling of some energy being immature, still young and growing, and another energy with maybe this other person being very masculine. Not, it doesn't have to even be masculine, but more seasoned, let's put it that way, has a little bit more experience in life. So I feel like we've got two energies going here. So definitely two energies going. So let's see where else we're going with this. So we have somebody's morphing into adulthood, but the other one is also too learning about life in dating, that kind of thing. Yes, yay! So we have the Three of Cups. Lots of cups today. Lots of cups. Lots of cups. Celebration. Could be a union. Could be a union. Could be it doesn't have to be just three people. It could be just some people coming together and having fun and celebrating. Maybe there's something that you guys need to celebrate. I don't know what that would be. I don't think it's work, because there's nothing here that shows work, but I do see a lot of communication. I feel like somebody's been really struggling in their relationship, and that they have been really having a hard time communicating, that they're not able to share what they need to share, or they don't feel like they're being heard. And then now there's like an ice broken, like there's like a next level, like they're morphing, and they're somebody's paying attention and listening, and that now that is being heard, which is really good, because that not only when somebody feels validated, there's joy there, and then there's a lot more balance, because then people feel like that they're being heard, and there's more of a equal give and take kind of thing. rather than somebody always talking and telling and that kind of stuff. But again, I feel like there's a celebration there for a breakthrough of some type for you, for some of you. All right. Oop. So we have the two of, actually we don't have the two of, we have the High Priestess. That's number two card in the Arcana. So the High Priestess, something more of a spiritual nature. She's very intuitive. She's got a lot of history background. So there's might be history with this person that you're dealing with. Not quite sure who that would be for. There's one of the people is, because we've got two energies, one mature, one immature, not immature, but one mature, one more wise. So we have these two here that basically are there. But also too, if somebody's intuitive, more intuitive, so that's a good thing, because then this can also manifest your wish. Let's manifest your wish. So many energies out of the oracles, though. I think with those energies for this week, it's really hard to be able to watch your journey. And right now, with everything going on, yeah, it's really hard to connect the dots. But basically what that means is step back this week, look at your life in general, and sort of go back to your childhood and see where, like, your passions, what were your passions back then? What are your passions now? Or maybe just sort of think in your mind your whole, like, play your life story and see where your connections are. Because that's what's going on for this week. This is the biggest energy that I feel for this next week. And some of those connections might have to do with really, really happy times, really good times. Some of those energies might even just be more happy now and more satisfied now, because things are turning around for you. For some of you, I don't know who that's for. But I have a feeling there's somebody here. Whoever you're dealing with or whoever you're with, whether it's a best friend or, female friend or male friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, somebody's feeling really sort of left out. Somebody's feeling like, I've been here the whole time and now you're going with so-and-so, or you're being with them less than me, and they just don't understand why. I don't know who that's for. They just don't understand. They've been there the whole time. They've been a friend the whole time. But what they don't understand is we grow and change, and we begin to have a metamorphosis. We begin to grow into a different person. We never stay the same person. We're not supposed to. We're supposed to grow. That's why sometimes, sorry about that. I didn't mean to bend you. Sometimes people don't realize that, even though we have a calling and a purpose, those calling and purposes can change through our lifetime. And somebody just doesn't want to change. They want you to stay the same. They don't want you to grow, because then they're going to be left behind. That's for somebody. I don't know who that's for. And the thing is, you have to encourage them to grow. If you love them as a person, if you care for them as a person, just like our children, we don't want them to stay home and be dependent on us as parents. We want to sort of push them and encourage them to be their own person and grow their own journey, because my journey is not your journey. And that's the beauty of life. And then it's a very amazing journey. So whoever that is, just let them know that they're not going to be left behind. But if things do change and you do grow, or whoever this is that grows, just let them know. Say, hey, this is life. This is life. This is the way it is. Yeah, I think this person doesn't want to grow out of fear. There's fear there. And also too, this next week, whoever this is for, and I'm really sorry ahead of time, that somebody is actually beginning to move away. Now, this might be you towards somebody or somebody coming towards you, but there's movement away. There has been for a while, They've been sort of distant and moving away, and they're now in the process, and it's going to hurt for a little while. I don't know who that's for, but you know it's sort of coming. You know it was sort of coming, but now it's happening, which is okay because this is all about balance. This is all about making your journey whole again. This is about change right now. This is about, changing and making life better. For you, or whoever this is that actually knows that the other person has been in the process of leaving, or the relationship is breaking up, I would encourage you to go to your intuition, go to spirit. Don't get depressed because this is part of the process. You may care for the person, but be happy you dodged that bullet early. All right. Is there anything else for Geminis tonight? Is there anything else for Geminis, please? Oh, yeah, Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords is an offering of truth. So whatever this is, it's interesting that these four cards came all together. It's an offering of truth. So just know that whatever is happening, it's for the best, and it is truthful. And this is during the retrograde. Oops, sorry about that. During the retrograde, this is what you want to be looking for, is the truth. Because the retrograde is all about trying to get you to listen to the fiction instead of the facts. We need to listen to the facts, not the fiction. So that is the number one key for this whole thing. So if it's this relationship, we need to look at the facts. If it's a masculine, somebody's fearful of a relationship, I can feel that right there. Of a relationship, they're really fearful to move forward because they have been hurt before. But, and again, these are the masculine, not the masculine, the younger energy and the older energy here in a couple relationship. It's wanting to go to a new level. Don't be fearful of that. Embrace that, because that's what it's supposed to be. Love is supposed to be good. And if you're embracing all the positives and noticing if there's any red flags, go for it, because love is so hard to find. And the thing is that it is the most beautiful emotion that we have, because that's what the divine is. That's what God is love. And what better thing? And worst case is, you know what, things don't work out, and if you're mature enough, you leave and you grow from it and you learn from it. And that person was supposed to be in your life for that season, or that short minute, as they call it now. And that whatever lesson you taught them or they taught you, that's what is supposed to happen. But it's all in truth. It's all in truth. So there's for that. So Gemini, that was a really good reading. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you have a good week. Please bring somebody and share it and like it. Subscribe. If you subscribe and hit that bell, you'll know when I'm on live. I do these from Tuesday usually till Friday, if things go right. It's been crazy in Oregon. We've had the fires, so these last 2 weeks have been nuts. Totally nuts. The energies are all over the place. So I hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you next week on the 28th. All right, we'll talk to you soon.